In the summer of 1518, the city of Strasbourg in France was already under strain. The weather was hot. Harvests were failing and people were struggling with hunger and disease. Tensions were high as fear and uncertainty spread through the narrow streets of this medieval city. Amid this anxious atmosphere, a woman named Frau Trophäa stepped into the street and began to dance. She danced for hours without stopping. Her face was drenched in sweat and eventually blood seeped from her feet. Despite her husband's pleas and the concern of neighbors, she simply couldn't stop moving. Within days, others began joining her. First, a few people, then dozens more. Men, women, and even children danced uncontrollably in public squares, in doorways, and along bridges. There was no music playing, and the dancing was not joyful. It was filled with exhaustion, fear, and visible distress. Some people screamed for help, while others collapsed from sheer exhaustion. Historical records suggest that as many as 400 people were caught up in this bizarre episode. Many died from heart attacks, strokes, or simply from dancing themselves to death. The city was left struggling to understand how such a catastrophe could have unfolded. In desperation, city leaders sought solutions. Some physicians believed the dancers suffered from what they called hot blood, a medical theory of the time. They thought the only cure was for people to continue dancing until the fever burned itself out. To help, officials built a stage and hired musicians to provide music, hoping it would somehow control or purge the strange compulsion. But instead of helping, the music only seemed to intensify the frenzy, drawing even more people into the dance. Eventually, the city decided on a different approach. They banned music and dancing entirely. Authorities also sent some of the dancers to religious shrines in the mountains, hoping prayer might cure them. Gradually, as summer turned to autumn, the plague of dancing began to fade. To this day, historians and scientists continue to debate what truly caused the dancing plague of 1518. Some suspect ergot poisoning, a fungus growing on rye that can cause hallucinations and muscle spasms. Others believe it was a case of mass hysteria, triggered by stress, hunger, and deep religious fear in a time when people strongly believed in curses, saints, and demons. While many theories exist, the exact cause remains a mystery. But what's certain is that in the summer of 1518, hundreds of people in Strasbourg danced uncontrollably, some until their deaths, leaving behind one of the strangest medical mysteries in history.